Titties.
Teddies.
Titties.
Titties. Hello and welcome to the Chronicles of Narhi'ya. I am your host, Bard of the Midwest. We are here with our lovely players, and we are in for a very fun evening. Aren't we all excited?
My body is
Debatable.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So, do we have any special announcements for this week?
None from me.
None for myself.
Kay, do you have any announcements, any special things going on this week for you?
No. Should I?
Casey?
Okay, didn't you reopen your commissions?
Yes, I did on my Instagram.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Please
Alright
please find a link to Kay's wonderful art, and her commission information will be on her Instagram.
I'm getting the link now. Bear with me.
Yes. A link will be posted in chat, as well as you can find us on our various socials below. Casey, anything special going on this week?
Not really. I mean, I'm gonna be obviously school holidays is nearly over for me, so I'll be going back to work, unfortunately.
Work.
So my streaming schedule will be going back to normal, which is I will be streaming every Monday, doing our community choice Mondays at 6:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time on my stream on my channel, but otherwise not much else. So
Awesome. Well, Kitty. All right. Well, if that is all, we're going to jump right into this with our wonderful intro.
New intro.
Five.
I know math's hard, but come on.
Shut up. It's not like maths.
Well.
It's not like maths was my highest score on my fucking qualifications. Jesus Christ.
We know. Anyway, we have for you today a wonderful game of D&D. Last time, we had a big old fight against a big mutant bird and 4 Wendy boys, and the Wendy boys were indeed dispatched, but not before they did something. What they did, not entirely sure. But from what Draven could tell from the rapid growth of the antler that was stuck to the ground, it's probably not good. And so the way is open to the labyrinth beneath. Our party is a little damaged, but mostly they're temporary HP. So they are still ready to fight, ready to rock and roll if they would. So there is a very uninviting hole awaiting you. What will you do?
Walk into the hole.
Yeah, I don't think Draven is wasting any time, and
Yeah,
Um,
walk to the hole.
Draven is heading in. Actually, that's a point. I'm now in my dragon form, so I need to change something.
I just realized something. I've left a very big emboldened note from last week as a reminder to check if anyone needs healing first.
I'm good. I think
I'm good.
I think Zara
I'm
does.
checking my sheet, but I think I should be good.
I've taken a few shots, but I'm still at 100, so I think I'm pretty good.
I'm like, I'll be fine for the moment. I'm a little bit more than half.
I do, in fact, have spells to spare. If y'all think y'all need it, y'all let me know.
Roger.
Bard, how deep is the hole look?
It looks it's less of a hole, more of a, it looks like a stairway down to some subterranean level.
Alright, I'll take the stairs and head down.
It looks like what part of the fortress you guys have been on was at one point the top of the fortress, like the roof, unless like the courtyard. So it's no really telling how deep it goes, because if you have an ability that lets you sort of try and tell, it just keeps fucking going.
Draven will get Nile up front so that both of them can use their senses to track. He will kind of look towards Nile. I hope your senses are still attuned.
I think I'm
Aye. Did you get yours attuned?
Yeah,
Yep.
no, we attuned before we left Goldport, I believe.
Right. It's a very distinct smell. You'll know it.
Yep. Would this be perception or survival to see if we can find our way to Grave Worker? Or because likelihood is he's not alone, and if we
No.
smell the distinct smell, that's where we find him.
There are two of the ones that were above ground did jump down with him.
Mm-hmm.
So there are at least two that you know of. Their smells of their senses telling you that unique scent is present. It's not, but right at the entrance, it's not close. They're here. They're it's somewhere in this maze, but they're not right here right now. But that sense of undead that is particularly pingable because of funny enough, only when Kavavek is in his Goliath form, he does ping much deeper into this place.
Actually,
So
hold
he's here.
on.
He's still here somewhere.
Actually, that's a very valid point. Give me a moment. Do you want us to roll a perception check or a survival check to see if we can navigate?
You know what? I was having a conversation with some friends about the various checks. Real survival. It's an underused skill.
I'm gonna hit Zara and Venwin with just level 1 cure wounds each.
Okay.
I think Benwin's still in void mode at this point. I don't think she's dropped it.
Well, you both took damage, so you're getting healed.
Yeah.
And you're gonna like it.
I'm not complaining.
Loaded.
Zara
Question.
gets 8, and Venwin gets 9, and then you both get 18 temporary hit points.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Bard.
Hmm?
How long has it been since the start of the last fight?
Maybe 5 minutes. Like you guys beat them, and then the doorway opened.
Alright. Now he's gonna recast Thorn Armor on himself.
Good shit.
Mm.
Um. Yeah. Draven got a dirty 20 for survival.
You're good. Now?
Oh shit, sorry.
good.
All good.
You're good. You're alright.
Also wait. Alright, would Brave Worker and the Wendigos that were with him count as Fey Fiends or undead?
Brave Worker in particular counts as undead.
That's why I rolled with advantage
The-
myself.
Yeah.
Right? 27 for survival.
So you guys can tell. You can tell he's here. You can tell he's below you, like almost directly below you. But there is, and you can almost. There's this moment where your senses ping, and you can almost get a map of this place down. The tunnels that you can almost sense like the trail of his energies that goes through. This complex is massive. It is tunnels upon lefts, right, turns, branching paths. And there's this stoppage. There's a point where his energy stops and then appears lower. But you can't. There's even with your high roll, there's a point where there's a gap in where you can feel his energy and sense his presence. Yes. Like I said, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need it. So I'm gonna allow. You can stack.
Draven kind of looks to Niall and just goes, well... Oh wait, his dragon form. Well, this is slightly fucked.
Aye.
Ready? Draven will Draven will ask now, do you want to hold up the front or do you want to take more of the middle?
I'll take the middle this time.
Okay. Draven will leave front.
All right.
Keeping the middle.
How many of us are there?
There is currently 1, 2, 3, 7 of you with Kalia. So Kalia will, following orders, be right behind Draven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I might have an idea. Never mind, it won't work. Unless we leave some people out.
What's your idea?
well,
So, The idea was, because we are still dealing with Wendigos, likely similar ones to the ones we dealt with in the forest. We could. I'm not saying we should split, but if we do, the ones that split can tie a rope around whoever they're partnered with.
It's an idea. I'm apprehensive about splitting inside in this sort of labyrinthian bullshit. If I'm honest.
Yeah.
We don't want another doctor situation on our
Overview
hands.
as you're talking about splitting up and is just staring down at you. It's like, you want to run that by me
what?
again?
That's why I said if we split. I'm not saying we should.
I think splitting is not a good idea.
No ifs, no ands, no buts. We stick together.
Yeah.
You say that, and then one of us is going to trigger a trap that splits the group anyway.
Looks
So
at
better to
DM.
let the trap split us than us split us, and then a trap split us even further.
That's a very valid point.
Made no sense.
That made perfect sense.
All right. Look, are we going to stand here with our cocks in our hands, arguing about splitting the party in ropes, or are we going to get moving?
I think it was like halfway down the tunnel.
Draven's moving.
Shit! Let's go!
Go, go, go!
I grabbed Venwin. There we go.
He's just kind of floating along, just like, okay.
Okay. Well. Sorry. Well, distracted. It did turn into a warning, and for the next like 10 minutes. But it's also like 14 miles away. So. I think I'll be fine. But if it starts, if the ground starts to shake, I will be swiftly departing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, point of order. If the DM has to dip, we will postpone the session and continue next week. Because as
Well,
much as
the
Sounds like a
alarm-
plan, Stan.
as
well,
much
they
as we
turned
love
the alarm
D&D, safety first.
Safety is more important.
Well, they just turned the siren off. All right. Anyway, moving on. So, what is the marching order? I know Lothia went off ahead, but are you going to relent positioning?
Oh yeah, if someone wants to go in front of me, they can go in front of me.
Draven will take up front.
You know, Draven. I'm getting my dice in a row.
Gordon's probably
Draven.
playing midfield here.
That's
Okay.
already in the middle.
Okay, so we're
I
following-
am the middle, first of all. Second of all,
I love that.
is
I
it-
am the middle, thank you.
All right, we'll have Kalia right behind you. Then we will have. Then we'll put Warden. Then
I think
Niall.
Warden said. I think Colton said Warden was dragging Venwin behind, like with him.
Okay, so we're gonna put. Granted, there's 7 of you, so the first. Okay, so we're gonna have.
how narrow are these tunnels? Are we in tunnels?
It's like tunnel, but they're like fully bricked in and they're sized for Goliath, so you're fine.
So they're like catacombs.
Yeah, more. Yeah, because this was at one time a big fortress that had multiple layers that also went down into the ground.
Okay.
So
if it's
okay.
sized for Goliaths, then we could probably fit in like two. We could probably fit like 2 people side by side, right?
yeah, you could.
So we don't have to walk in a straight line if we don't have to.
With a wonderful channel, the world of IO, the D&D, various sketches and playthroughs that remember that lightning bolt is a line attack, as they started the session with all of the players on line. So yeah, diversifying might be a good. Right, we're gonna put call. Okay. I needed to get on a different
Fish is a
another die.
huge creature.
Barely. You might have to go
Okay,
back down inside.
I might shrink back down to my normal size.
Okay, so we got Draven. We got. We're gonna have this one. One in the middle. Okay, we're gonna have. You're in the middle. We're gonna have Lothia. I think we're gonna put you behind Kalia.
Okay.
And then in the direct center, we have Nile. Right behind Nile is Warden. Behind Warden is Venwin, and behind them, and bringing up the rear is Zara. All right.
Let's put
So-
Zara
Keep my ears
next
open.
to me.
I'm keeping my ears open just in case anybody tries to get the jump on us from behind.
You know what? That's a great point. Why don't you roll me some perception?
Can we
Oh,
put
maybe.
Venwin like on
I did,
my
and
right
then
or my
it
left,
went right off
and then
again.
can we put Venwin either on my right or my left, and then Zara right behind me, so that they're both within my 5-foot cover?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're doing 2 by 2. So we have
Okay.
Kalia and Draven in the front. Then we have Lothia and Nile, Venwin and Warden, and then Zara close behind.
Right, and the
Zara,
perception's
roll
going
me.
to be a 30.
Okay. So as you guys are starting to move through, you do hear something behind you, and it is the sound of stone moving as the doorway that you came in closed. And it's not just closing as in flat. The stones are literally rising up. The stairs are rising up to cover the... And they are made of thick black stone inlaid with ice. Not very easy to get through.
Well, I hope we weren't thinking on running, because there's no escape plan now.
Driven from the
That
front,
could be
literally
possible.
turns around and just goes, huh?
We are literally trapped in here now. There's no exit.
Bright's in a maze. I'll enter mine.
In fact, I rolled higher than Lothia.
Yeah, I have advantage on like perception checks, and I rolled like a 3 and a 12. For like 29.
I rolled
total.
one higher than you.
Jesus.
Well, specifically one.
There we go. A little bit brighter. Well, our shit-eating grin can be seen better. All right. So, box of dice. You guys are making your way through. That's what you hear. But you do hear. You hear something moving. You can tell it's in a tunnel up ahead. Something is running, possibly one of the Wendigo, trying to keep track of all of you. Yeah, okay. You roll shape, you roll shape. All right. Here we go. Rolling a die. Lothia,
Hello.
as you are walking, you hear a voice. So when you hear a voice, you kind of look around to the others, and they don't seem to react. So only you are hearing this voice, and you are not hearing a voice. You are hearing a voice that you recognize, and you recognize it because it's your voice, like the nagging voice in the back of your mind. What kind of mother leaves her child for so long, thinking them dead, only re-emerging once they've made fame and fortune across the world? You gave up so easily, where your husband held out hope for years. You've even scolded him for it. So detached from people, your life is in the wilds, your heart is free. I wonder if you will abandon the other children as easily as you abandoned her. I wonder if these friends of hers are really worth protecting. Maybe you'd be better off hunting him alone. I need you to roll for me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy. You evil, evil man.
and
I think we kind of knew this already.
and I need you to send me the results in my DM.
Oh,
Sure.
fucker.
I might just change. 1 second.
Draven's immediate reaction to my first words kind of bother. He's like, oh no.
Like, as soon as he said what kind
Oh,
of
no.
mother, I'm like, oh no. Oh, it goes straight for the jugular. Oh no.
Really went for like all of Lothia's insecurities in like one go. I'm like, fuck, man.
These guys have been spying on y'all for years.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Not to mention, some of them have mental abilities, so you can kind of reach your thoughts.
This is true.
Just a little bit.
This is true.
Okay. Nothing happens right away. I want to,
Okay.
so you know, nothing's gonna happen right now. All right, we're gonna go in different turns. So Zara did the first perception check. Who would like to do the next as you move into the next section? Thanks to Zara's perception, you're able to sort of discern from the floor that the branch to the right is more traveled, meaning that's likely the way they have been going to get to wherever he is.
I volunteer. Just to get it out of the way.
Right.
Can I do one thing first?
Sure.
I'm moving through different paths and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yep.
Mostly for, I guess we're not really stealthing, but it's more for the effect of it. We leave behind no tracks or scents.
Cool. Love that.
Yeah.
That is great. All right. Now roll, please.
I'm regretting volunteering. I got a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Niall,
For a total of 10.
All right. Niall, what sense were you intending to use? Sight, hearing, scent?
Scent.
You go to take a whiff, and you snort a spider web by accident.
Oh no. Oh no.
Where
What
is
a
mask?
spiderweb up the nose!
It still
There is
has, the mask can still like process air because you have to breathe. Well, it protects you
would
from
give
things
it
that
a
are
real
innately.
strong whiff.
Well, the mask protects you from things that are innately harmful. Because if you're still wearing your regular mask, which is like the skull face mask, it has holes for your nose, so you go like sniff, and it's just the faintest whip of a spider web. It's like you lift your head to sniff, and
Oh! Oh!
but you also then can't reach your nose because of the mask.
Oh, my nose is
Oh,
itching just you describing that, you cunt.
Oh!
You alright?
Was that fun? Did you have fun?
Don't patronize.
Warden laughs and doesn't have nostrils.
Oh, you found a spiderweb up here in the cold north. That's pretty lucky.
Yeah. Just give me Gets the mask off and removes as much of the web as he can.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just. It was just enough to catch you. It's a little. It's fine. There's no. There is no spider attached to it. It's just a cup.
Thank you.
That would have been so much work. But no, it's fine.
That would have been mean even for you.
That would have been really mean. That would have been a little unnecessary. Looks at the things I'm going to be doing in a minute. It's fine. All right, let's roll again. Niall, you're snipping slightly delays the group because you stop, but you continue down the way that Zara indicated. It still seems to be the right way to go. So, we roll again. Well, that's Warden. Warden, you also hear a voice. And you notice no one else is reacting. But this voice is slightly different. It is your voice, but a voice you only heard, again, recently. In the recording of the initial formation of your group. Is this what we have become? A glorified babysitters for little adventurers. A protector. Yes. What have we actually managed to protect? No matter what we do, they just continue throwing themselves in danger again and again and again. They know how your ability works, and yet they just run off. Especially, you almost feel your mind turning to look at Venwin and Zara, especially them. A stiff breeze could break them in half, and yet they run from you. They flee from your protection. They are undeserving of your protection. Maybe it would be better if they were out of the way. Roll me an intelligence save, and please DM me the result.
You did an intelligence save?
Yes. And do not say it out loud, just DM it to me.
Let me roll in person then, because I was about to roll on D&D Beyond. That's going to tell everybody what it is.
I was gonna say you can set it to roll it for just the DM.
Yeah, I haven't used physical dice in a while anyways.
That's fair.
Feels good. Feels good to roll them die. You two are having your own fight as a side chat. And for those listening, yes, I am being called a cunt. Which, granted, I am engaging in cuntly behaviors. Probably fair. Okay. Nothing happens at the moment. All right, who is next on the perception check?
I am actually going to elect that something does happen, regardless of the save. I think Warden starts shaking again to the point where his plates are making their sound.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't stop walking. He's just shaking again.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that is an excellent reaction.
Perception.
You may do perception.
32.
Alrighty. That 32 will get you all a little bit. You sort of notice as you're going, you notice that while there are tracks and there are ways to sort of see where things are going, you are noticing there are some They're what appears to be false markers. They're clearly trying to move you one way, but the more defined marks are leading you down the other path. So you're able to point this out and move, and you actually guys make up a bit of time. The delay, and currently find yourselves in what appears to be the armory. All the armor and weapons are degraded by time and dust. Whatever they're doing here, whatever they've been using in place, or they're not gearing up with this stuff. It's historic, if anything. This place has been blocked off from the surface for so long by the ice and it just being an abandoned fort in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. That historically interesting, but from here there is 3 doorways. But before we get to that, re-rolling. Zara, you take a look around the room, and as you do, you hear a voice. And it is your voice. Okay. Please forgive me for butchering your accent.
It's fine.
Here we are again. In another mess we never thought we'd be in. But that's just like us, isn't it? Walking into one bad decision after another. Meet a man for 5 minutes, fall head over heels. Follow him around the world, have him wait 2 years for you in a panic. Turns out, the man you loved is dead, and he never met you. How does it feel? I don't think it feels good to be in love with a ghost. And then, the one you've come to care for, the one who's tugging at your heartstrings this week, wants to turn tail and run because he hurt our feelings. He broke your little heart, just like you would do to him, or the prince, or Niall, when they eventually die and leave you alone. And you'll just move along to the next. Don't go thinking you're special because you got your heart broken. You're destined to break all their hearts and watch all of them die. Why not speed up the process? Roll me an it save and send me the DM.
You're a fucking cunt. It's so good. I hate you so fucking much. It's so good. I hate you so fucking much.
It shook me so much I dropped my Switch.
Oh no! That's expensive! That's expensive right now. This is the duality of being a DM. I hate you. I love it. Right? I hate you. I love it. I'm being threatened with being shot off screen.
It's an intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence save, yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. Sending you that.
Okay. Nothing happens right now, but if you would like to react in the moment of hearing this, that's fine.
I think she would physically stop walking, just kind of stand there and like stare at the ground, kind of like dissociating.
Cool. All right, you have 3 pathways. You have one. to the one ahead of you and one to the left, one to the right. Who would like to roll perception to try and find the right path to take?
I will.
You already went.
Fuck.
Alright.
Driving roll as he's holding up the front. Can I make this a survival to check?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Like
Can
I
I
said,
roll?
underutilized skill.
It is. Do I still get my advantage with the scent as well as the able to detect faith-eaten undead?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, thank God for that advantage. I rolled a natural 2.
Ooh.
The dichotomy of man! I rolled a 2 and a natural 18.
Hey, here we go.
21 total.
21 total?
Yep. Adrenaline
You
will
can
kind of
tell-
stop the pie, like, coming to the three prong.
You sort of squat down and sort of look along the markings on the floor. But you notice something like what Lothia talked about, where there's a couple of false markers on the left and forward path, but there are the distinct, deeper marks of consistent travel and tear, and a couple of claw marks around the doorway of the right hand path.
Right hand, okay. Draven takes a moment and points to the right and leads the way. And yep, we'll head to, through the right doorway.
Warden, being in the back with Zara, is gonna, like, watch her for a second because she's just stopped walking. And is just gonna like wait a brief second to see how if she picks up again.
She will eventually, but her head is still tilted down to the point where you can't see her eyes. Like yeah, you can't see her face very well.
Dungeon Master, is considering I've already gone through this now, is this something that is common with like a common tactic that would have been used in the past, or is this something new?
This is new. This is personal. This is someone using a power beat. Here's the thing. Before, you were dealing with, a couple thousand years ago, more primitive mindset, more like, I am a warlord of the north, I have all this stuff. This is how this has been described to you as someone with a level of cunning and intelligence that the previous shaman you dealt with did not have. He is calculating, he is patient. So this tactic is less, if you're suspecting something is happening and things like that, this is less the actions of like a crazed warlord and more of a careful planner. This is tactical. This is deliberate. This is specific.
As Zara rejoins, he's gonna pop out a couple of his plates, because he's still got his warhammer still in his hand, so he can't really use his hand. So he's just got a couple plates. They're gonna pop out and like go behind Zara's back to like make sure that she stays in line with him, but also in like the kind
Supportive,
like, supportive backpack kind of way.
She'll slap your hand away.
First of all, they're plates and not hands.
Well, she'll slap it away nonetheless. She'll like shrug it off like she's ticked.
It'll slowly retract, but he's walking in line with you regardless.
Okay. You guys are heading on the right path. Doodly no walk, doodly do more tunnels. Okay. Rolling a die. Keep rolling. Okay. I have to roll. Huh. Okay.
Fucking done.
Button.
Button.
Okay.
Buttons.
All right. Okay. I'm rolling for Kalia. Feels all right. She does pretty good. Okay. That's good. That's fine. I could be lying. You have no idea. Okay. You know what? Well, since she just got hers, she will roll for perception. What she does. Okay, not bad. Come on. Jeez. Okay. She got a 21. Pretty nice. And she's also in the front with Draven. She'll sort of feel along the walls and notice that while you guys are going away, that there are protrusions poking out of the wall that feel like the same material as the antlers, but they're moving down the walls and branching, moving and branching and moving and branching. They're constantly growing. But she gets closer to look, and then sort of jumps back a little bit, and brings to your attention that some of the branches are ending and forming a small ball that then sort of twists and opens a tiny eyeball. You are being watched.
Fucking damn it.
Bollocks.
Question.
Yes.
What's the lighting like in these hallways? Like, is there any light?
I think you all have dark vision at this point.
Yeah, I'm asking for a different
Shit,
reason.
then.
It's very low light. With your dark vision, it's not really a problem. But the lighting are these torches that are lit, and they're on every path, and every 20 feet or so there is a torch, and it's this like a blue flame that also point out is cold fire, which is fire that isn't really affected by the temperature of the area around it. Because here's the thing, if it's too cold, sometimes fire will start to snuff out. So this is it's fire that would be used down here in the exceptionally cold underground.
Yeah, right, okay. And, just wanted to check.
Yeah, there is a good amount of darkness, because I know what you're asking. There's a good amount of darkness, just like every 20 feet there's like a small break in it.
Right.
I mean, you can also, if you guys wanted to take the time to snuff out the torches, I mean, nothing's really going to stop you. And you guys will be able to see anyway. So.
I think.
That's not gonna bother.
However, the group stealth check might be ideal, just so that we're not watched all the time, because we still would like to catch them somewhat unawares.
Don't you worry, we're going to come up to that here in a second.
Oh, lovely.
But also along with her noticing that the eye stalks, she does sort of notice that when there's a break, like a Y break in the path, that she says it's keep going right, because it's something similar from both the end from Draven of what they looked for before. She looked for the same markers, and it does break off to the right, in which you will find yourself in a very large open cavern, but without the torches. So it is a very dark cavern. Everyone roll stealth, please, while I make a separate roll.
Oh boy.
As a
stealth.
reminder, everyone has +10 to their stealth.
It's a
Oh,
big
that's
pass
mad
without a trace.
helpful.
Yeah, pass without a
Thank
trace. It's
God. Thank
On
God.
top of
Guys, am I
existing
screwed by
modifiers.
Yeah, so you make your stealth roll and then you add 10 to the result.
All right.
Oh,
And that's
I meant to
everyone
roll
you said?
disadvantage.
Everyone, yeah.
Got 22 then.
18.
I love how never mind. I'm like, I love how everyone's gotten at least over 15.
I'm surprised Zara got so low.
I know.
I rolled a nat 1 on the dice.
Oh, no.
Oh
I have a
no.
plus
Oh,
5.
no.
I have a +5. I mean, it makes sense with the mood she's in right now, but yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
At least you have a
Alright.
+5. I have a -1.
What the fuck? I have like a +17 to 16 to most everything else.
Not so sneaky. Not that kind of rogue.
Unfortunately, not that kind of
Alright.
rogue.
Unfortunately. Let's see. So everyone except Warden and Zara pass. You are not noticed by whatever is in this room. But there is something in this room. But it doesn't seem to do anything yet. Nothing responds. But just know, something knows you're here. And now we roll. Niall.
Oh no.
Hit me, bitch! Come on!
Oh no. Damn it, he's got the same mentality when we play Phasmo, I swear to God.
Come at me, you spooky bitch!
Literally, he's the first one to walk into the house and go, "Come at me, you fuckers." And I'm just like, really? Really?
That sounds like him.
Alright, Niall, you are moving through, you're keeping low, you're using your shadow, be extra stealthy. And you hear your own voice. Look at you. Here in the middle of fucking nowhere. For this group again. Sticking your neck out again. We were gonna leave. We were just, they hurt Zara. That big fucker hurt Zara. We were just gonna leave. We were going to leave. Are we fucking kidding? Look where we are, Niall. You think we just get to walk away now? You think we just get to leave and have ourselves a family? Raise our daughter in peace and harmony? We are too deep. We are too deep. Now, I know that we're no coward, but you're showing it at every fucking turn. If you think we get to leave the stage now, you're as daft as any of them. It's time to make a decision, Niall. Either play your role or get off the fucking stage! Please roll me an intelligence save.
I must applaud thee. Still again. I'm a little scared.
My
Woo.
goodness.
God
What?
damn.
Oh,
Cheat.
I'm just glad that apparently my mic didn't peak when I said that.
I was
It's
surprised
great.
about that myself.
I was like, oh god. And please DM me the result. Yes, intelligence save, please DM me the result.
You get +3.
Whew. Hold on. Hippie.
Hold on, I have to add that fucking +3.
Yes, +3 please.
Wait, hang on, has that +3 been there for everyone?
Yes.
Well, it depends how tightly knit the marching order is. I'd say from the front to the middle, definitely, because it's only 10 feet.
That's why I didn't edit or ask, because Zara and I and Venwood and I are in the back.
Yeah. I think, let's see. Who else is, Lothia? I don't think that wouldn't help Lothia much. Okay, alright.
Great.
Yours would be what it is, +3. No.
I'm so
Okay.
glad you warned the individuals in your house about this before you did it, because then the
Oh, I didn't.
Niall.
No, but they're in
Yeah.
the other side of the house with closed, and the big
You
fans in their room going. They can't.
Still have uses of the charm Mjol gave you ages ago that you can give yourself advantage on intelligence saving throws if you need it.
Yeah. If you want to take it.
Well, fine, I'll re-roll. How many uses are on that charm?
I think use one in the doctor's place.
I think-
used one.
I
This
think
might be
per
the last
roll,
one.
but per roll will be 1 per instance of request. That's gonna be more about how, because like some of those reroll ones are like, let me just reroll this thing I failed 8 times in one turn. Some of them are kind of silly. Not the charm is fine, but some of them are kind of fucking weird. Like the fucking, what was it, the hat? Well, like I don't know if it's 5e or it's one version of the halfling in one of the tabletops where you literally can't roll with disadvantage or some shit. You can't fail certain rolls. Like, what do you mean? Okay. So the higher one would be the previous one, correct?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Before the fight, I took the cruelty mutagen, which gives disadvantage on intelligence saves.
Ah.
So the charm just made it a flat roll.
Okay. All right.
I don't like how you said okay.
Okay. That was just me real like, okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. Let's see.
I'm
has
scared of
not rolled?
everything happening right now.
Who has not rolled for perception? I think it's Warden and
Venwin.
Venwin.
Yeah.
So would either one of you like to roll, please? Eeny,
think-
meeny, miny, Warden.
I was just gonna say, considering Warden is technically always perceptioning, I'll just do
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
$22.
22. Awesome. You with your enhanced scanning senses are up. You can tell that whatever perceived you before, you can sort of like there's nothing in the room now. If anything was in the room, it's gone. But you do notice because you're able to sense their unique signature and the undead and stuff. You kind of move through. You can kind of find the path in the open room. You can sort of your detection, as it were, can sort of see those. Then that since you've noticed again, I like to add the additional like bonuses of you seeing the others looking for specific things. So you also notice some of those signature markers, and you're able to direct the team through the open room with avoiding some traps that were set. You can sort of see the outline. Okay, that's a dip. All right, okay, that's a thing. Oh, that's a literal fucking bear trap. And you are able to successfully navigate everyone through the room. Hooray! All right. We move into the next set of tunnels, and you now start noticing you're starting to slant slightly. You are getting much lower, and it's getting colder. But also, weirdly, your feet are getting warmer. It's colder up on the top of your bodies, like near the ceiling, but the floor seems to be warmer. Giving the tunnels something of a light mist. And I don't need to roll again because it is Benwin's turn.
All right, so I'm rolling perception.
Well, you will after this.
Okay, fair enough.
Venwin?
First, you get traumatized.
Yeah.
I know it's bad.
It's also your
Of
birthday.
course, I get
Not yet.
Pete.
Nothing. So sorry, I didn't clarify, Niall. Nothing happens yet. There is you. What? Leave me alone. My dad just came by and rattled the door. He's a waiter.
He's a what?
He's
Because he's a wiener.
He's a dick. Then you hear a voice in your mind, and it is your voice. As the mist swirls around you, you're creeping in. Here again and starving. You've been ignoring it all this time. We slipped into the void again, this time a little better. We're improving. But you're still in denial of just how good it feels. All that untapped, unbridled power. Let's be honest. We can talk all day about how we want control and safety. You don't make deals with the spider for safety. You don't seek out dark tomes of ancient knowledge and maps of the very stars you could will and command for safety. We want power. We want it. We crave it because once we're strong enough, no one can ever hurt us like they did again. There will be no doctors to slice off our flowers. There will be no Soras to break our hearts. And once we have what we need, once we indulge in what we are, no one can stop us. Not even Draven. So let's cut loose and feast. Please roll me an intelligence save.
The fact you fucking flip-flop in between the fucking voice acting, then please roll me this. It's fucking
That's on
Yeah,
learning
fuck
how to sing.
I got an 18.
Okay. Okay. Nothing happens right yet. All right. You are going through, and you enter a very strange room. It's reminiscent of a place you've been before. It's more modern than you expected. Steel along the walls, test tubes, some roughly person-sized, some small on the table they're in. It reminds you of the doctor's lab. Not quite as advanced or not nearly as dilapidated, but there is something of a laboratory here. Venwin, can you please roll me a perception check? I made a slight mistake. Because
Mm.
while it is your turn to make a perception check, you're not the last person to go.
Oh.
Did you think I forgot?
Oh no, I was waiting for it.
Got a 13.
Okay. You look learning what everyone else has done, boosted a little bit, and you look around the room, and you're able to find some reports, some notes, appear to be correspondence between the doctor and Kavavek. Experiment logs, different theories on the manipulation of flesh. And the biggest question that seems to be reoccurring, can you transfer the curse of the Wendigo or other such creatures to unwilling hosts? Because I know from what you've been told from the Big Book of Monsters and the various hunters, both of the monster hunters, the devolving into a Wendigo is a choice. It is an action you take knowingly, resorting into cannibalism, and it is in there that the curse takes form. The question has become, can you inflict it upon people? And sitting next to that is another note that appears to be a recipe for stew using very particular meat.
Mm.
Draven. You know where I got confused? Because I rolled for Kalia, and then my brain's like, "Oh, we rolled." No, we rolled for the NPC.
Ring it, bitch!
Draven. As you're looking, this is particularly fitting considering the room we're in. You look around the room and you see reminiscence of the lab, reminiscence of the day that everything changed. Doesn't this bring back memories? And you hear the voice. It is your draconic voice. Isn't this lovely? A trip down memory lane. When we were too slow, too imperceptive to save our friend. And then we killed them, losing all control. Good times. A disconnection of our morality, our disconnection from the repercussion. Something you can never admit to them. Even trapped in that box on the ship, your mind separated. Part of you loved the thrill, the rush of the monstrosity within coming out, that primal combative desire. Every time we call on this form, every time we abandon all recourse and call upon the wrath from the heavens, it feels so good. I wonder how it would feel to experience that first time again. To have our friend's blood on our hands. I wonder, in your darkest of hearts, what she would sound like. Screaming! Please roll me your intelligence save and Ow!
Sir.
Ow! Ow! Let me drink my water.
Drink your water. Drink your water, you motherfucker.
Oh, God.
My goodness.
Thank you for the comfort, Loki. I appreciate it.
I'm being called the fuck out. Help.
What was I doing?
Also, the list of people that she could refer to is all deep cut. I hope you noticed.
No, I noticed. Believe me, I noticed.
All the important, most, who are the most important? I was thinking about doing this. I'm like, who are the most important people to Draven? Let's see, his daughter, his partner, his mother's. Oh, I see a theme here. Oh, oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of expected. That's what yeah. And now we come to the best part. Let's see. You, not you, and not you, and not you. So I need 1, 2. Okay. Okie day. When I first, yay, picked yourself. Okay. Now, what I need is for us to take a short break.
All right. Yes, Bod should absolutely pay for our therapy.
Yes, but also I kill it. I have. Let's see. How much do I got here? I have $5.
I have $3.74. Do something to me.
Oh, do something to me.
You were so lucky I had therapy last night instead of tonight.
Oh,
Also,
that was
hi, I'm finally home. I'll be on my computer soon.
yay. That would have been a fun one for your therapist. You seem a little perturbed tonight. So I listened in on the D&D last night. Things happened. Yep. All right, we are going to be back.
My notes this session.
Oh God. Okay, we are going to be back in about 10-ish minutes. So we need to go pee,
Alrighty.
grab a drink.
Catch you later, Ruth.
I want to get it out a little bit, and.
Ours.
Welcome back to Big Booty Bitches.
Where?
Oh, I mean the. Welcome back to Goth Latina Patties. Where? Welcome back to. Welcome back to Chronicles and Narhi'ya. Last break, we had some lovely rolls, and we're about to see the results of these rolls.
Oh no.
So when you are physically available to do so, I need let's see. Back through, double checking, make sure I have all the things, right? Yes, I do have all the things. All right. I need. Let's go down the list. I'm going to say your name, and I'm going to say your target.
Excuse
Zara,
me?
I need Zara and Niall. I need you to target each other and make one attack roll.
Oh, no,
Warden,
no.
I need you to target Fenwin, who will be targeting Kalia. There is an eerie silence that falls over the group as Kalia and Draven were the only two to pass the DC.
Oh no!
You're fucking kidding me.
Draven, you feel something shift. You sense, you felt that voice in your head, and you felt it grab at something. You felt this before. It happened earlier upstairs. Happened to Niall earlier upstairs. You feel something tug at your mind, but can't quite latch. You see Kalia put her hand to her head, shake her head and shake it off. Your hunter senses tingle, and you turn to look behind you, and you see this. You see the eyes of your companions go white as they begin to draw their weapons and turn on each other. And you see, as you see Zara and Niall pulling their blades out to attack each other. You see Warden raising his hammer above them and said, you watch Venwin's hand uncurl towards you and then turn to the right towards Kalia.
What's Lothia like?
Lothia? That's a great question. Is that Lothia?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like,
wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait.
Hold.
I haven't got it. Lothia is drawing her bow and aiming.
Aiming at who, sorry?
You.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
All right, I need all except for Draven and I'm playing Kalia. All of you to make one melee attack, one attack roll. Lothia, you'll be shooting using your bow. Venwin, let's say we'll start simple. Firebolt. What is your spell? Let me look at your sheet. I can tell you what spell I want you to cast.
Wait, did you say unarmed strike or weapons?
Weapons.
Oh no.
This is gonna be really funny. My Warden's Blessing ability does not stipulate that it has to be friendlies. It's just all creatures within 5 feet get half cover. So Zara still technically gets half cover, and so does Venwin, even though I am attacking her.
Not for long. Damn, she's moving away.
Warden, I have two questions. Is the wording half cover?
It should be, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Draven, but I ignore half cover.
Draven's not close enough to me to matter.
Oh, that's fine. I crit Draven anyway, so this will be
Not close enough to matter. For it
I rolled
to
a
matter.
19, which is a crit for me.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
We'll go with.
It's a 21 to hit Venwin.
Niall, I'm so sorry.
Let's go with. We're not gonna take a slot too high. We'll go 4th level.
Huh?
We'll go with a 4th level Witch Bolt for your casting. At Kalia, for you.
I'm sorry, we're
Venwin.
swinging melee weapons at each other, and Venwin is casting kill?
Yes.
This is and I will say, I think we're gonna keep the initiative order. That's that way. That makes it a lot. Summer. This is the first this is the surprise round because it's like it's just happening. Because you're like, oh, I'm suddenly attacking someone. But then when we go down the initiative list, when it comes to you will get to re-roll the save and try and break the mind control. I wasn't just gonna okay, you guys are fighting to the death. No, we're gonna go down the existing initiative. Do I need to remove anyone from the existing initiative? No.
Oh, thank God I have the spell. Okay, no, Draven has a plan. Draven has a plan. Draven has a plan.
If only Draven was going first.
If only. If only.
Okay. So,
Wait, can I flavor this?
Oh no.
you may flavor this however if you would like me to flavor your roll, your attack, please let me know. But if you have an idea, go for it. Let's go down the list. So Warden, you got a 22 to hit. So Venwin, I can tell you that is going to hit. While you are mind controlled, you cannot use her reaction, because of course the point is whoever's controlling you wants you to hit each other. So they're not going to use their defensives. You know what? Since I am controlling this, I'll just roll. Let's see, roll there.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Right now on your one. Right now on your
Come back, and I see the fucking dice roll.
You crit Warden!
No, she's
No,
not shooting
she
at
crit
Warden.
Kalia.
Oh no! No! No!
I wasn't even targeted.
That was me.
Okay, we're gonna do attack. We're gonna do just to hit rolls first, so Casey crit with a 30.
Right.
Warden got a 22. Yes.
Yeah.
Zara, what did you get?
27.
That's probably gonna hit. Lothia, what did you get?
I got a critical hit.
Oh boy, you two are both in for a rough time.
I'm doing a lot of math right now, so I'll get back to you.
Niall,
Critical
Niall,
intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yeah.
Niall, what did you roll to hit?
There's a twisted irony in this. I also got 27.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's delicious. Okay. So, please roll damage. I'm going to roll damage for the Witch Bolt, and I'm also going to make sure that's knocked off.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not. Okay. Well, that's not nearly as bad as it could have been. You rolled it's a lot of twos and threes going on here. God.
Draven, I have a weird question. Do you have resistance to lightning damage?
In my draconic form, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
he does.
good. I can reduce this.
Okay, Talia takes 30.
I also have resistance to piercing damage as well.
Would
I
Oh,
have no
hey,
resistance
Kalia is
to
finally
piercing,
through all of her
sorry.
10 HP.
would my sneak attack work in this scenario? Oh fuck.
Yep.
It's a surprise.
sorry.
It does count. Yep. Oh
Yep.
no!
Oh, that's disgusting.
No.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Da, 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 da.
Oh wait, are we surprised? Oh no, hang on. I
It's
gotta do
okay.
more math.
It's okay. Venwin's fine.
Wait, did you put the math?
I just gave Venwin more temp HP and I didn't even crack half of it with my attack.
Thank God.
Wait, do we have the surprise thing?
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is a surprise round.
This is
Because
a
you all are
surprise
just now. You've suddenly eyes went white. You've suddenly turned on each other, and so I'm considering that a surprise round. So if you also have a thing for surprise rounds, go right ahead. Is your stabbing czar, or flavoring it however you want. If you don't like, if you would like me to flavor it, that's perfectly fine. If you have something you would like to flavor it with, you may go. You may do so.
We gotta bring out the theater kids in us. We gotta bring it out, fam.
Absolutely.
Let's
Let's
see. For surprise targets. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We'll go down the Warden. You got your 22. You done your rolled your damage. Do you have any particular flavoring you would like to do for Venom?
I think it would be interesting if Warden's usual HUD things that scans for targets and possible danger points and everything and all that, how it was just kind of silent for a second, where it just kind of it was it was normal because we're all friends here. And then all that, and then it does like the cyberpunk Engram glitch, and suddenly everything is red and there's markings everywhere. Like I'm surrounded by enemies. I gotta like make a move. And then I see Venwin out of the corner of my vision raise up to cast the spell. And out of instinct, she's probably, I kind of assume she was on my left. So with my hammer being on my right, my entire torso spins 180 degrees and taps her right in the stomach.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. There's that one. We're gonna go to, because this is gonna be more, because if it's a particular one of these is gonna be a little more. Venwin, how would you like to flavor them? And you do, for the record, you do not get hit by Warden until after you've cast the spell, because you're a little bit faster than me.
I have a question about that then after this.
So she's casting Witch Bolt, correct?
You're casting Witch Bolt at 4th level.
Oh my God.
And you crit.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. So
I just pressed a button. It's like, oh no.
That's the wrong button. I think what you would see is just kind of Venwin kind of wrap her arms. Now again, mind you, she's in void mode, so her arms just are like shifting shadows and stars, and she just wraps her arms around, like twists her arms around as if she's grabbing something, and you just see the shadows kind of come up beside her, and she just flicks her hands out and kind of and casts Witch Bolt, and it's just a weaving mass of shadow and I believe lightning damage.
Yeah, which, because she's a lightning barbarian, she's going to take
Half
well,
damage.
she's not raged at the moment.
No, that's
She's not currently enraged, so she's though this will help her trigger a rage, so that's fun.
So yeah, it's purple crackling lightning Witch Bolt basically.
Yeah. And hell, hey, you've taken down her half HP. Huzzah! And a little bit extra, but she's also barbarian, so she's got a lot of health. She does, like, she does notice, and I'm just gonna roll real quick. Here. Okay. She does recognize that this is weird. She'll see everyone else attacking each other, so while the image of the woman who is going to potentially be her future mother-in-law, and who is very kind to her,
stepmother.
Stepmother, unleashing a attack against her. She does key in very quickly that this is not this doesn't add up. This is not normal. This doesn't add up. She tanks the attack, and you sort of see the flicker of the of Warden's magic sort of flicker off of her as the bonus HP has gone away. And she just looks very confused and is very upset. Not just she got hurt, but because someone's trying to control them. And she will go use her rage. She will go into a rage. That's great. Actually, we'll do that on her turn, which is going to be soon. Narhi'ya, would you like to flavor shooting Draven with a critical hit?
I'll shoot him with a javelin through the throat. I don't know.
Granted, I don't think it's going to get all the way in because you're in draconic form, so you're resistant to piercing and to lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So, having taken all your resistances into account to calculate this damage from this critical hit, you take 133 damage. You're also knocked 20 feet back and you need to make a con save.
Okay. So, wait, like, even with the resistance to piercing and the resistance to lightning, I take 133?
Yeah. 133 force and lightning damage.
Jesus.
Let's interrupt, but what the fuck is going on?
Yes. and a con save?
Save DC is 21.
Okay. Natural 18 plus 8.
Okay, you're not stunned, which is probably good in this situation. However,
really...
you are knocked prone and your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet, in addition to being knocked back 20 feet.
Bard, this is the most fucked up thing you've done to the entire party at this time and moment.
Oh, okay, so I'm not
having
back
fun.
20...
This is fun. This is fun.
I'm not back 20 feet, and I'm prone now.
Yeah, knocked back 20 feet, and you're
Right.
not prone,
I will tell
and your
you
movement's reduced by 10.
That 20 feet to be knocked back is into a wall and into a desk that's covered in like papers and various mysterious liquids.
How long?
So you just get, you're not going to take any extra damage. You just get pounding. You just break through a table.
How long does the reduction in movement speed last?
Until I gotta find it. By 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
All right.
Okay. Now then, let's go. Let's start with Zara. How do you want to flavor this?
Well, the damage that Niall will be taking is 21, but the minute she turns and grabs her rapier, this rage overcomes her face. God, this breaks my heart seeing this. She looks, I'm so sorry, Niall, as she looks at Niall and she's like, everything was fine until you showed up!
Zara, you take 11 piercing damage.
It's a stab for stab.
Oh.
Thorn armor.
Oh.
That too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Paige is on point with these memes. Yes.
I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm not a player and I'm fucking scared.
I love that one, Phil. Is this friendly fire? Is friendly fire on? Time to find out.
Time to find out.
I don't know. Let me check. Wait, what?
I know she would do something more because this is Zara. I don't do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Niall, would you like to flavor how you attack Zara?
Bear with me. I'm trying to find a visual.
Oh boy.
Oh
Very good.
no.
I will. We can flavor this as whatever should happen at the same time, or just after she says that. Whatever.
Just after. We'll
Okay.
find it. So, Zara attacks now. And he turns, looks at Zara. His face, what little of it is visible, is blank. It shows zero emotion. As he then slashes Zara twice. Zara? You take 13 slashing damage. And 7 fire damage. No, 10 fire damage.
Oh.
Never again.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right. Well, we have done. Thank you. We have done that. So we're gonna go down the list of initiative, and here's the thing for this first round, because it's the surprise round. For this first round, all I'm gonna have people who are currently being controlled. All they're going to do is to re-roll the save. So first up is Zara. Please re-roll your saving.
Intelligence save.
Yes.
You do not have a +3,
Do you want me to...
by the way.
No, I don't. I know I don't. Do I send it to you, or do I say? Or can I say it out loud?
This time you can just say it.
11.
You do not pass.
Fuck.
Alrighty. Kalia is going to. Who is closest to Kalia? That would be Lothia, I think. Kalia is going to actually. She's not going to grab her weapon. She is going to attempt to tackle Lothia and restrain her. I would need a competing. Let's see. Which is better for this? Grappling. I'm forgetting how grappling works because I am good at this game.
Use athletics. For me, I get a choice between acrobatics and athletics.
Yep.
I'll go with athletics for her as well because she's better at that. Yes, roll athletics.
Ooh, Barbarian's athletics versus a ranger's acrobatics. Oof.
Actually, I am doing athletics because I have expertise in athletics.
Oh, fucking hell, Goliath. Yeah, of course. Don't.
As does she, and she crit. So, Lothar, you are currently being bear hugged and cannot attack.
What does she get?
She, with her, she crit. So, with the 20 plus her, athletics is going to be 32.
I got 35.
I said 27 on the screen.
Am I looking? Oh, hang on. What is that?
Yeah,
oh, I know why this. No, I know why that's happened because it thinks I'm still in giant form. Give me 1 second. I need to fix that. Yeah, no, it would be 27.
Yeah,
so yeah. I need to fix that. Yeah. Where is that setting?
Yeah, you got she used this struggle. She was a little. But she does manage to grapple us. You are being restrained.
Whee.
Alrighty. Draven. What are you gonna do?
Emerging from the crater that he has made in the wall. And... no, it's just a...
Hold on.
It's a full-on...
I don't have fire. I need that one. That's one. That's one for the list.
Draven looks to the group and just goes, "Oh, fuck this!" With his dragonflight, leaps down and slams into the center of everyone with a ball of divine swirling light and emits a pulse of calm emotions.
Okay, describe to me how that works.
So, calm emotions.
So I know how to, if I can attempt to do this.
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere, which I imagine everyone is bunched up pretty close together.
Yeah, right at the moment they are, yes.
On a point you choose, let's make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails that saving throw, choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress
given that
any
they
effect.
are in, given that they are currently under control, they cannot choose to fail.
Exactly. Yeah. So everyone.
In case someone had a silly idea.
I think the only person who can choose to fail would be Kalia at this point. If a creature fails, one of the two effects happens of my choosing. Suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about the creatures of your choice that is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again unless the DM rules otherwise.
Okay.
So, I need everyone to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
Well, what's the DC?
Those I'm decent at.
Once everyone rolls, I'll let you know the DC. I'll let you know if you passed or failed. Niall fails.
Natural 1. Oh no, never mind. That was the wrong roll. 21.
Yeah, mine's a natural 1. Which is 11 total.
So Niall fails. Venwin fails. Warden. Warden
rolled a 21.
succeeds. Warden succeeds. Lothia fails.
I did a 25.
You succeed.
Gotcha.
So Warden and...
Success means that they are not broken from control.
Yep. Success means that you are not affected by the spell. However, Niall, Warden, and Lothia, you are now calm for the time being.
So, I'm going to flavor this part, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You, as your body is moving against you, I'm going to describe what's been happening inside. You've been overcome with this emotion of rage, of bitterness, of all of your insecurities coming to light, all of the things you're struggling with, all the things you're hiding, all your secrets are broiling inside of you. And you can't see, but you cannot see what you are doing. You think you're just having a moment staring into space. But as the spell washes over those of you who are being Niall, Lothia, and Warden are the three that saved? Are the three that failed?
The ones that failed...
I failed with a 21.
No, you didn't. It's Niall, Lothia, and
Venwin.
Venwin, okay. But when you come, but as you feel your emotions calm and this grip on your mind fade away and your vision returns, it is in that moment that you realize what has happened. Then when your stomach and you feel you see Warden's mace in your stomach. Warden, you see your mace in her stomach. not fully inside her, but like you
I
see
was gonna
that.
say, I don't think I
you
even
see-
broke her temp HP.
No, you see that
No,
like.
you got knocked down half of it.
So you see your so not really hit. That's what the area he targeted. So you see the mace being held off by the barrier that is the temp HP. But then in your hand, you see the blackness encroaching further down your arms as you feel the energy of the spell spent. Lathia, you are on the ground being held down by a very very stressed out teenager.
Oh, okay.
He's like, wait, is it like you come to as she sees your eyes sort of return. Like, okay, it worked, I think. Hi, please don't shoot my dad again.
I'll try not to. I think he deserves it.
Keep. Draven will say
Niall.
to Kalia, keep holding her down. It might not last long.
Wait, no, Warden. Sorry, I fucked up again. Warden, you don't see any of that because you're still under control. My bad. That's my bad. Niall, you see Zara before you. You see her eyes are completely blank. But it's not how they. I know her eyes are like white generally, but there's this film over. There's these Ivory's eyes, but there's something else in them. There's this because you're like right up in her face. You see there's this sort of swirling green effect in her eyes, and you also notice that she is stabbing you, and you are stabbing her. How does Niall react to this?
Screaming.
The player reacts to it with slight confusion, but whatever. The Niall reacts with complete horror, to the point he actually lets go of his weapon.
All right. For that, I will say this: Zara, because of this reaction, because of even though you saved on his spell, you will get advantage on your next attempt to do the thing to next attempt to break the control yourself. But you are going to have to do a thing before you are able to do so. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Let's see. Vemwin. Right, that was Draven's turn using the thing. Vemwin is next. Do you have anything else you can do?
One thing I'm going to do is...
I will let you know that you don't call it out. You are able to tell who you did and did not break it.
Yeah.
So Warden and Zara are still under control.
Wait. Can I describe what Zara's face looks like at this moment in time?
One moment. Once Durian is done doing his thing.
Draven is going to look to Lothia, and you see him carving a glyph midair, and it seems like the air is bleeding. And this glyph goes over to you, and he just goes, "Sorry. This is just in case." As he is going to cast Curse of Bloated Agony on you.
Okay, for the record, you are able to tell that she's broken control.
But he also knows that Calm Emotions has its limitations on whether it stays or not.
Okay, that's right.
He knows his spells enough to be like, okay, this is a temporary measure. But at the same time, he can ultimately he can stop the curse anytime he wants. So for until the end of my next turn, you have disadvantage on strength and dex checks.
Oh, lovely.
And you take 1d8 necrotic damage if you make more than one attack on your turn.
Okay.
and after Draven apologizes, he has wall cover ready just in case, for anyone. And that is Draven's turn.
Okay. Who is next? Venwin, you have broken the control has been broken, and you do realize in the moment what you have done, and you do notice that Warden has this. You also know because Warden is right above you. Normally he has the light eyes we talked before, but he also has this strange green effect over his eyes, and he appears to be hostile.
Excellent. My brain is trying to work out what she wants to do. I reckon in this instance, Venwin's going to try and give a bit of distance between herself and Warden, because she knows she's not, like, if he decides to try and hit again in this state, she possibly could get a harder hit. So...
Are you disengaging?
She is disengaging.
Okay.
Could you give me a swingity swing for a second, please?
Well, if she's disengaging, then I can't.
Oh, using the
opportunity attack.
disengage action. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I'm like,
Yeah.
my brain was like, are you
disengage
just like,
action.
I wanted to just good to clarify. Like, are you disengaging or are you just running?
No. She's disengaging, and then with her bonus action, I'm going to get her to shadow walk. And she's going to kind of, like, as she disengages, she's going to step back, fall backwards into the shadows, and reappear. This is probably going to make him jump, but reappear close to Draven, and just kind of look at him with almost like a bit of a sad expression on her face.
He doesn't jump, but you do see him hurting. He's got a javelin, like, through his shoulder right now. Not around here, but like above, like below the clavicle, but close to the throat, as he is hurting bad.
Alright.
Look, for the record, I forgot how fucking busted Narhi'ya was when I had her target you. But of everyone to target you, that was probably the best option because you are tanky as fuck.
I'm thankful as well.
Yeah, resisting the lightning damage is top tier in that moment.
No, I was so glad I was in my draconic form, because if I wasn't, then I think I may have been cooked. I may have been cooked, lads.
You may have been cooked, which would have been hilarious, particularly because it would have proven him right. It would have proven the voice is right, that you aren't worth protecting because you're not strong enough. That would have been great. If I targeted anyone else for Narhi'ya, they'd be fucking dead. Except maybe Warden.
Warden or Niall, because Niall's also pretty tanky, to be fair.
Niall also is very tanky, but like, but I couldn't not. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that your turn to win?
That is my turn.
All right, Niall, you may attempt to break. No, you did get the control broken.
I failed the save. Yeah.
So you're still stabbed. Would you like to do a thing?
Ben's gonna try to grapple Zara.
All right. You may compete. Whatever. If you have an ability to let you do different stats, otherwise it is a athletics check between the two of you.
Oh god.
Zara can pick athletics or acrobatics.
I got my fucking D20. Hold on. We got a light.
The fucking songs that decided to be chosen at this time and moment are sickening.
Someone's having a fucking giggle.
Somebody's having a fucking giggle between these two characters because I swear to God.
What did you say it was? An athletics check?
Athletics. For Zara, she can pick
Okay.
athletics or acrobatics.
Well, that is a 23 for now.
It's a 19, you lucky son of a bitch.
Zara, you are.
Oh, can I flavor the grapple?
Absolutely. Please do.
So now, once he gets himself off of Zara's rapier, he manages to slip behind her. Then it's one arm, so left arm underneath her left arm, up and covering her mouth. The other arm is restraining Zara's other arm.
So she can't cast verbal components. I get you. It's also a little spicy. It's like, whoa, bye. But yes, that is very strategic. That's good. That is good flavoring. I will let that account. So even if I were to select her trying to do a spell, it would be harder for her unless it doesn't have a verbal component. But we'll get to that when we get to that. All right. Is that your turn, sir?
Is it just a regular turn, or?
Yeah, it's a regular turn. So you're grappling. That is your action. Is there any bonus action or anything else you like?
I'm not sure if this is a bonus action, but Nile is going to flush toxins, so it ends any effect on any mutagens currently affecting him.
I'll count that as a bonus action.
Then that's Nile's turn.
Yeah. Okay.
My
Warden.
Spotify is having a fucking giggle.
Yes. Warden, you may roll to break control.
Another intelligence save, right?
Another intelligence save.
It's worse this time. Oh no, that's a 19. Sorry, so that's a 20 then.
Huh?
Okay, you are able to break control. You your I have words. Your danger senses and your targeting system flickers and like sort of shudders before flicking back to green, and your vision coming back. You're feeling this grip on your mind slip away as you can see that you no longer perceive that Venwin is now behind you, which is next to you, and you can feel from the tension in your hand and how hard you were gripping the King's Conqueror that you swung. And Venmoon was next to you, and now she's not. And it doesn't take very long for you to realize, for some reason, you swung on Venmoon. And then you feel that grip slip from your mind, and your emotions calm. And you realize someone been rooting around in your... And you have a very daunting realization that, despite being a Warforged, that's something someone can do to you. That's a vulnerability that you have. We learn something new every day. But that does unfortunately take up your whole turn. The turn that you break control, that is the whole turn action.
Okay. I would like to free action drop the hammer.
All right. You know what? I will allow it.
Just a loud clang as it hits the ground, yeah. And I'm just standing there still, like, turned with the arm out, with my hands open.
All right. That's you, Narhi'ya. You'd already patrol. You are currently being grappled, and you are currently cursed.
Oh, lovely. This mind control thing, does it like invoke any conditions or spells?
How do you mean?
I've basically gotten an ability to end like spells and conditions, but yeah, I need to know if it's one of the two. Otherwise, it doesn't.
If it is it for on yourself or just in general?
On myself.
Now that because of the spell that Draven used, it ended the condition for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you are no longer being affected. The only condition you would have currently that you would be able to being grappled.
Who's currently still not like
I think it's only Zara.
Only
me. It is only me. And I'm currently grappled by.
How
by
far
Niall.
away is she from me? My current grapple
Well,
situation.
you would first have to be able to get out of you with conversing or whatever, like try to get out of the grapple with Kalia. Be another roll because she doesn't want to let you go because she doesn't know if you're going to turn. And you're currently cursed.
I'm not gonna
by.
I'm not gonna try and get out of the grapple though, so I'm just gonna attack from where I am.
Yeah.
But I just need to
Well,
figure
you
out how far Zara
currently.
is.
I don't know. Can you attack when you're grappled?
Yeah, you can. It's just a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Zara is about, I think, at this point, because they moved a little bit around. You got moved when you got tackled. About 15 feet.
Okay, I can work with that. Narhi'ya is going to throw a dart at Zara. Very much trick shot like. If people have been watching Daredevil lately.
You try and bunker in the noggin.
Something like that. Damn, those were good rolls. 21 to hit Zara.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 11 damage type this bludgeoning. And could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
It's a 6.
You're stunned.
Shit.
That's the end of my turn. That's all I needed to do.
You are stunned.
I just imagine Zargan hit and just do that, and, like, full-on thoughts.
Fucking limp in Niall's arms.
Okay, so on that note, just refresh my memory. What does it prevent her from doing?
Well, she can't. She's incapacitated while stunned, so she can't take actions or do anything, basically. Where is it? Stunned. While you're stunned, you have the incapacitated condition. You also fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Incapacitated. You can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak. And some stuff about surprised, but yeah.
Okay.
Disabling her was the goal there.
So that's your turn. Then we come back to Zara. So you can. Here's the dilemma. You can't do anything, and even if you could, you fail strength related save to try and get out of the grapple. Here's the dilemma. Do I count what would come at the end of your turn, which is your internal attempt to break the control as an action? Because you can't take that action. But given that you are now almost, like, for the sake of mechanics, unconscious, Your body physically is unconscious. You know what? Reroll the save. Well, because that's
With
not
advantage, right? Because of what I witnessed with Niall, right?
Yes, I told you you have advantage. Yes, it did.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
Thank God.
Ooh. Oh God, I watched that happen. And Zara, you feel the control slip from your mind. You feel that Niall has a hold of you. You feel what's hilarious is the emotional weight of what you know happened as it slowly dawns on you is immediately overwhelmed by that you are limp as a noodle in Niall's arms, and you have a splitting headache on the side of your head as you are still stunned. How many rounds is she stunned?
Just until the start of my next turn.
Oh, and well, since you are all no longer under control, that would be that the initiative is over, which means that after a moment, the sun will fade, and you are all left with the weight of what just happened. The voice you can all physically hear from further down the way. Oh, you're no fun. As the voice fades down for knowing you all are too physically banged up to really do anything about it. Slowly, Kalia will ungrapple and get off of you. I don't know how Niall can flavor how long it takes for him to actually let go of Zara. Yeah, so we're gonna do real quick, because I'm an evil bastard. We are going the camera pans over the group. Hands shake. Yes.
I want to do a thing first.
Okay.
The minute Zara comes to again and realizes everything, she is in immediate tears and hyperventilating and panicking. As she sees the blood in her hands, that's obviously not hers. She sees Niles holding her and seeing her sword in him. She's again panicking and is oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I lets go, like backs away, kind of in shock. His hands come up to his face, and he claws at his forehead, drawing blood. He turns around. I'm gonna do a quick thing for flavor. Never mind. Punches the wall and screams in pain as he breaks down crying.
Zara is too terrified to touch him, to do anything, as she just silently cries in her own hands.
Draven would also like to do a thing, if you may. Draven, like, seeing, then when you see Draven give you, like, a side-eye look, it's not exactly angry, but it's very slightly distrusting in this moment in time, but only slightly. as he forcibly removes the javelin from his fucking from his body and impales it into the stone floor with such force it almost sounds like a thunderclap. As he looks at Venwin very briefly, and then looks to Kalia. Head count, take stock of everyone. Just... Draven kind of collapsed on one knee from the fact that he is... For those who don't know, he is now at 30 hit points out of... yeah.
Damn.
You... Oof. You made it go from tank to... Oh! As he... go... Before he'll do anything, he'll look to Zara. And like
inconsolable.
Sees how she's doing. Gently places a hand on her shoulder. You get 15 HP back to you.
That's nice, but she will visibly like flinch at you touching her as she like scrambles backwards a little bit. This poor girl looks terrified.
And Draven will look to Zara and just say, none of that was you. I understand what you're feeling right now. I do. I know more than anyone. But you need to snap the fuck out of it. If everyone is within 20 feet still?
Yeah.
There is another pulse of warm, calming energy as Dragon will cast Calm Emotions again.
Because you're not under control, you can choose to fail the save. If you decide to do so.
She'll do her best to... She will probably most likely fail it on purpose. The tears are still coming, though. She can't control that. That's just going.
That's just gonna happen.
That's just gonna happen. Yep. She just nods. All right.
You can tell from Draven that he's not trying to be an asshole, but there's still this sense of urgency of like, I understand what you're going through, but snap the fuck out of it, like now.
Big brother mode.
Very much so. Then Draven's
leader mode.
Draven's gonna go over to Nile and pump the last 15 of his lay on hands pool. While also giving the look. I understand what you're going through. I know it sucks. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to be scared. You have every right to feel what you're feeling. But snap the fuck out of it, like right now. You are also within the range of calm emotions. If you choose to fail, it happens. If you want to roll against it, you can.
Sorry, who's this?
You, Niall. This is Draven to Nile. So you heal 15 HP, and if you want to make another charisma saving throw, if you wish to try and save against the karma motions.
You can choose to fail.
No, Nile Nile's too preoccupied to care about whether or not he passes or fails, so he'll choose to fail.
Okay.
Okay.
So
you're...
I'm sorry. Can I be a little bit selfish?
No, go for it.
Can everyone make me a perception check?
Indeed.
Uh, 21. Oh,
Nat 20
shit.
for 21.
15.
30.
25.
All right,
I love
so you're
animation for the nat 20 on my dice.
right. I'm hoping this works. So that's set. Back to the wall. Head holding his head with his hands. All of you hear this. Volume warning.
Oh.
Oh, Zara. Zara's going to stand. She's going to stand up. Her hands are trembling still, but she is calm. She'll stand in front of Niall and hold her hand out.
Oh my heart. Oh my heart. Holy shit.
Woo! Woo!
Woo! God
Hey!
damn!
I love me some
shit.
D&D!
Hold on, hold on. Wait.
I love this shit!
Zara has her hand out towards Niall. It's shaking, trembling even.
I will say, like, you have that moment before the calm emotion spell kind of washes over.
Yeah.
So absolutely fine. And as Draven
Sorry. No.
As Draven kind of does the like, very much like Captain Bryce of just like grabbing him up and like, right, up now.
Zara's already standing in front of him. She was gonna do something.
Yeah, Draven's going away. You are free to do so.
Nile will take. Once the spell takes effect, he will take Zara's hand.
She will grip his hand a little more tighter than she usually does whenever they hold hands, and she will gently press a kiss on the back of his hand. I am so sorry.
I just hug Zara. This one's noticeably tight.
She will return it just as tight, still apologizing profusely. I will never lay a hand against you again.
Okay.
I never wanted to. I didn't. Please.
Never again for as long as I live. And if I ever do that again and you know it's not me, do not hesitate. Okay, she'll break the hug and she'll put her hands on his face.
He doesn't wipe the tears off.
She's wiping away his tears with her thumbs. We're okay. That wasn't us. We're okay.
Just shakily nodding.
We can help her.
There's a look of deep regret in his eyes.
We can pack all this later. But right now I need my soldier. Can you do that for me?
Aye.
Good. Good. We have a motherfucker to kill.
Lead the way.
I think that's up to him. She'll point to to Draven, as she still holding on to Niall, but her hand is still in his tightly. Once she pulls just away a little bit.
Okay. Good. I love
Sorry.
It. Amazing. No, I absolutely love it. It's great. I love this so much. I'm eating. I'm feasting. It's delightful. So, the mechanic level, in order to make sure we all get enough for HP back, we're gonna say that this calming and this talking and this calming down each other. We'll say that this takes enough time for a short rest. So if you have abilities you can renew, or spell slots you can renew on a short rest, and some health you can get back for a short rest, please do so now.
I think I might roll everything. I'm gonna fucking need it.
Glad to know whoever puppeted me is a terrible shot.
A terrible shot. They got a fucking crit.
I mean, if it was me, with all my senses, I would have just killed them. But anyway.
Oh, thank God, I'm back at full health.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yay, key points.
the group sort of comes together. Kaya gives Benwin a great big hug, and just sort of like, just a big hug, just reassuring her, like, I know it wasn't you, it's okay, it wasn't you, it's okay. More saying it to herself than Benwin at some point. I'm just like trying to reassure both of them at the same time that it's okay. Hammer pans. Go.
Hang on, my AirPods just died.
Arna?
Trevor's back at 4.
What a terrible time!
That could be so bad.
Okay, we're good. I can hear now. Sorry about that. My headphone died. But Venwin will kind of stand in shock for a moment before hugging Talia back. She's not sure what to do.
Can Lucia do something?
Go ahead.
She's gonna go over and tap Warden.
There's a soft ping as you hit the side of his arm, I'm assuming. And he does not respond. He's just staring down at the hammer that's lying on the ground.
Are you running diagnostics or you're not feeling good?
Usually goes hand in hand with me.
Not feeling good then.
I can't even remember the last time I swung this thing.
A weapon or?
I spend so much time standing back, using the shield more than the hammer. And the first time I swing in so long, I hit a friend.
Somebody else is your friend. Well, that's unfair on yourself to think it was you. Because it wasn't.
I don't even know if I am me. Warden's not even my real name.
Are you thinking about who you used to be?
I'm thinking about what I've become.
She's gonna move in front of you to sort of step between you and your hammer. Nobody's ends the same way they started.
People aren't exactly lining up to do what I did again.
And what was this thing?
I feel like my hand should hurt right now. I swang with such force. I felt my body shake before I realized who I hit. I felt the vibrations and the impact. But that fast of a turn, that harsh of a swing, that much of a grip, I should have felt pain. And I didn't.
Perhaps you do not feel pain because, again, it was not you.
I haven't felt anything in a long time.
Define a long time.
Eons at this point. I remember skin and touch and taste, but it was so long ago that I don't know what it really is anymore. And the first real chance that I had to feel that again, the first opportunity that it might have happened, I swung on a friend.
Can Zara hear all of this?
Probably.
He's not
With your
whispering,
perception,
but-
with your perception, you're in a small room, and here he's not whispering.
Zara will step away from Niall's side reluctantly, and she'll immediately like pick up her pace just a little bit as she's like walking towards Warden and hug him, like the same way she did when she first saw him again. Warden, you can feel Zara trembling as she hugs you.
I'm not so sure he reacts.
Warden, you don't have to respond, react, or anything. But I know you and you know me. We know our friends, we know our group, we're a family. You know yourself, you would never, ever do that. My words could mean nothing to you, but please. You are our protector. You are the shield of Rulon. And please know that you would have never done that. That you would have never done that. That wasn't you.
And yet that was the first time in a long time that I actually hit something. Someone else had to take the swing for me. Someone else picked up my hammer and hit my friend.
And we shall make them pay. Either with blood-soaked grounds, or a fate even worse than death itself. She will break the hug and she'll like step away and look at Warden, look up at Warden, and point at his chest, poke at his chest. You know who you are. You understand what has happened here. And we know she's crying. She's still crying. You will point that anger that is so deserving of what they have done to us to the one who did that to us. Do you understand, brother?
I think his head almost imperceptibly tilts to the point where it's clear that he's like properly focused on you now at this point.
Zora's voice is going to raise just a little bit as being the bard that she is. Is always serenading. Is always talking. And I will be damned if the blood that was spilled here today from our fellow friends will be repercussion. That bastard made me hold up a hand, a blade against somebody I loved. My friend, my family. I will be damned if that ever fucking happens again, because I will be dead if that happens again. I hope he fucking hears me, because I made this a fucking promise, Kavavek. I am going to be after your fucking head.
On that note, the camera
Hold on.
pulled
Oh,
down. Oh,
I got a response you're not expecting.
oh.
He lifts his free hand up, and he just kind of gives Zara a little pat on the shoulder. That's good for you, Zara. Now I'm gonna do what I need to do. And then he brings his hand over and to her other side to like gently push her out of the way. And by gently, I mean it's basically a hydraulic press. You don't have a choice. He's gonna bend down and pick up the hammer. You guys are the one with skin and bones and mending. I'm gonna go for your fucking Warforged. And I'm walking. I'm gone. I'm going further down by myself.
This is why I said all the conversation is happening, rest is happening. So it's not much of a delay to going because I saw this coming. It's like so you won't with your healing and everything you won't. He's done. Warden, you are very impassioned. You are very ready for this shit. You are not very fast. So they will eventually catch up to you. But also I'm gonna go be a Warforged is a peak fucking line. That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I still have full HP, full temp HP. I don't get anything from a short rest, and I don't need to eat, sleep, or I don't need to eat, sleep, or get fatigued.
be that motherfucking tank.
I'm gone. I'm gonna go
That's
do
fair.
my job.
I'm just gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him so we don't accidentally lose him somewhere.
That is a great idea. All right, he's running off on it, and boop. Okay.
Yeah.
It is so. This flavor will also follow. So, how we're gonna do this is the camera shifts and turns, and follows Warden, and then moves ahead of him. The path now is one straight line. It goes in and it's just a spiral. Slowly works down. And once the team has rested and compiled themselves, and they will follow Warden, who is currently leading the charge. But they'll catch up to him about because of how long the tunnel is, about the point of the as it starts to turn and turn and turn. At the bottom of the spiral, the fleeing forms of the two Wendigo that had been tailing both ahead and behind the team, using their magic to go invisible and slip around them during the group fight. They arrive and sort of meld through there's this massive door, intricate and iron, and it has been woven around with these antlers, eyes covering them. They arrive and use their own power to slip through the antlers that are blocking coming out on the other side. A massive room that is littered with bones and bodies, writhing masses of flesh on the sides, failed experiments. They step forward as Kavavek sits on his throne, motions them And they play back using the mimicry. They play back your rallying speeches, the aftermath of the attacks, and that you are coming this way. He leans forward, grins, his form slowly shifting into his shaman form. Good. Very good. I wasn't sure it would work. But I'm so glad to know that all it takes is just a little bit of pressure to break them. It's almost time. But before I see them again, before they come just as I wanted, he slowly approaches the two Wendigo, who are starting to slowly try and back away. I think I need a snack. His massive form, wings spread out, lunges at them as the screen goes black. And that's what we're gonna cut for today.
God fucking damn it. You're paying for my therapy bills.
Wonderful session, everybody. We all did. I am so proud of all y'all. Y'all put in so much effort. Y'all put in so much work. Y'all delivered some fantastic lines, some great speeches, and some heart-wrenching deliveries there. And it's going to be even better next week. Come back, big boss battle.
Let's go.
Fuck him up.
I had a great time.
Everyone likes that. All right, everyone. I will be taking an extra shift come Sunday so that I can pay for therapy. It's going to be about 5 minutes each, so make the most of it. Because therapy can be expensive. All right. We don't have any closing beginning, but keep an eye out on our channels, streaming channels, and make sure her art Instagram, and get you some commissions of some fantastic art. But with that, thank you all for watching. We will catch you next week. Bye-bye.
Slum.
Bye.
Bye.